Football wonder kids to watch out for. Academies are brimming with talent. National sides are coerced into handing competitive caps to young cherubs in bids to prevent them from turning Irish later in life. Internationally speaking, of course. The Gary Nevilles and David Beckhams of today are not made to clean the boots of their respective Eric Cantonas. Here's the half century we reckon are worth keeping an eye out for. Welcome back to another episode of Football Society. Have you subscribed to be part of the Football Society community yet? If not, then come and join us and never miss out on any of our latest as soon as they're available. Jude Bellingham, age 16, club Birmingham City, nationality England. Being the younger brother of Jude Bellingham can't be easy. The older siblings stormed through the ranks at Birmingham before sealing a record move to German giants Borussia Dortmund, and that's before we mention the retired shirt number. Yet, like Big Bro, nothing appears to ruffle Job. The more attack-minded sibling has made a couple of appearances for the Blues first team already and handled himself pretty well. The future looks very bright for the Bellingham clan. Hannibal Mejbri, age 19, club Manchester United, nationality Tunisia. Already the subject of an international battle between France and Tunisia, the Northern African nation won. Hannibal has drawn comparisons to Paul Pogba for a reason. Capable of line-breaking balls and with a love for picking up the ball just outside the area, the midfielder is one of the most exciting talents in a phenomenal youth side. Given how United are often keen to grant chances to kids, it might not be much longer until we see him star for the Red Devils. Benjamin Sesko, age 19, club Red Bull Leipzig, nationality Slovenia. The Red Bull conveyor belt is unrivaled. Erling Haaland left, Patson Daka stepped in. Daka moved to Leicester, Karim Adeyemi is next. The next big thing, however, could well be Benjamin Sesko. Sesko is everything you'd expect from the club. Athletic, a good presser, and high football intelligence when leading the line. Olivier Aartsen, age 17, club Ajax, nationality Netherlands. Ajax have produced countless players able to bypass a press by dribbling past opposing attackers, Frenkie de Jong being the most recent example. Olivier Aartsen could be even better. He's still in the youth setup in Amsterdam, but early signs are promising and footage of him weaving past strikers and into midfield is staggering to say the least. Calvin Ramsey, age 18, club Aberdeen, nationality Scotland. Scotland already have two top options at left back. Now the right back slot could well be in safe hands for the next decade or so too. Barely old enough to drive and already one of the most impressive fullbacks in the Scottish top tier, Calvin Ramsey is the standout star at Aberdeen. With superb ability from dead ball situations and a natural understanding of when to invert or stretch the pitch, the young Scot seems tailor-made for a top team. All that's lacking is experience. Cole Palmer, age 19, club Manchester City, nationality England. Already starting the odd game under Guardiola, Cole Palmer is cut from a similar cloth to Phil Foden. Direct, intelligent, and with a wand of a left peg, Palmer is leggier and strides about with quiet authority rather than buzzing about like the Stockport Iniesta. That means that he'll most likely end up in midfield rather than further up the pitch. Palmer has so far played on the right, but his pass selection and dribbling ability makes him perfect for continuing the Bernardo Silva legacy in the centre. Mohamed Ali Cho, age 18, club Angers, nationality France. Mohamed Ali Cho was born in France and moved to England at 1 week old. He's represented both teams at youth level, and trust us, if he was playing for an English side, you'd have heard a lot more about him. Cho is already physical enough to bully defenders, and he's still just a kid. In a few years' time, he could genuinely become a striker capable of playing at the top level in the Premier League. He's fast, gravitates to exactly where he needs to be in the box, and loves to beat a defender one-on-one. England may rue him choosing to pledge allegiance for France. Cade Gordon, age 17, club Liverpool, nationality England. Liverpool's future looks incredible, with a slew of young stars who look destined for the first team. Cade Gordon might replace the talisman in the current Reds lineup long term. Stylistically, Gordon is the obvious backup to Mohamed Salah at Anfield, and given how the Egyptian king had his own setbacks, it's exciting to think about where this 17-year-old could go just from learning from one of the best players in the world ahead of him in the pecking order. Gordon has already impressed in the first team and looks set for more minutes this season. His trajectory could be fascinating for the club post Jurgen Klopp. Anthony Elanga, age 19, club Manchester United, nationality Sweden. It says a lot that with the wealth of attacking options on offer to Ralf Rangnick, Anthony Elanga is still getting game time. The Swede is inexperienced, but has a cool intensity about him. He's capable of slowing play down to a standstill, and equally is thrilling to watch when he accelerates off with the ball under his spell. Elanga absolutely tore apart the opposition in youth football. Watching him make the step up will be fascinating, and if he learns to play the same way, he'll be one of the most fun footballers in the Premier League. Nuno Mendes, age 19, club Paris Saint-Germain, on loan from Sporting Lisbon, nationality Portugal. Not all of PSG's summer business involves signing superstar big names on free transfers. Nuno Mendes was already a standout talent in Portuguese football and has taken to League One nicely under Mauricio Pochettino, a fullback whisperer who elevated the likes of Danny Rose and Kyle Walker. A fruitful career is already beckoning. Yunus Musa, age 19, club Valencia, nationality USA. We're monitoring him, said England boss Gareth Southgate at one point about Yunus Musa. He's been with us in the last couple of months and we very much like his future to be with us. It looks like he's the one that got away for England, and Arsenal too, who had Musa in his academy. The Valencia attacker is incredibly quick, two-footed, and always looking to whip in a cross. In a game against Real Valladolid last season, he evoked the spirit of peak Gareth Bale, outrunning a fullback by taking the outside lane, sprinting around the pitch in a stunning 40-yard burst of pace. He's going places, and sharpish. Liam Delap, age 19, club Manchester City, nationality England. Yes, he's Rory Delap's son. Yes, he's got more to his game than just a long throw. Another player it's hard to believe is a teenager simply from his build. Delap has the Haalands about him. He looks like a Premier League star basically trained him from birth to become the next Alan Shearer or whoever. He's powerful, lethal in the penalty area, and his all-around game is astounding for his age. You know, he might be the next traditional City centre forward. Jeremy Doku, age 19, club Stade Rennais, nationality Belgium. Belgian winger Doku impressed in League One in his first season after Rennais paid upwards of 20 million for his services. And after an unexpected showing at Euro 2020, he's now pretty much the heir to the aching Eden Hazard. What really raises the pulse about the youngster is his ability to stop to a standstill before accelerating past his man. Though his strength, low centre of gravity and rocket of a right foot will put you in mind of Sadio Mane, he's still so very young and will only grow from here. Eduardo Camavinga, age 19, club Real Madrid, nationality France. It's only that 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 𝐵𝐵 has such a youthful smile that you'd believe he's 18 years old. He plays football like a veteran midfielder, like the love child of Pogba and Kante, with a long-legged stride, incredible intensity and a hunger to cover every blade of grass. The young Frenchman was a big reason that Rennes reached the Champions League, and a Real Madrid move felt soon but inevitable. After man of the match performances against PSG, an overhead kick going in on his international debut, and dominant solo performances in big games for Rennes, he became one of the best midfielders in League One. It's scary that he'll only grow. Youssoufa Moukoko, age 17, club Borussia Dortmund, nationality Germany. 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿 was tipped for greatness long before he made his first team debut for Borussia Dortmund in November 2020. An early developer, the striker was already starring for BVB's under-17 team at the age of 13 and scored 141 goals in 88 appearances across the club's various youth levels. Now an established first team member after breaking Wirtz's record as the Bundesliga's youngest goal scorer in December 2020, aged just 16 and 28 days, Moukoko is a regular from the bench this season. He'll be hoping to rekindle his incredible youth scoring record for the black and yellow senior side in the years to come. 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞, age 17, club Barcelona, nationality Spain. The youngest ever Spanish footballer to represent his country did so bossing midfield with a number 9 on his back. He's different, alright. La Liga TV pundit Graham Hunter compared 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 to near namesake 𝐦𝐤𝐳𝐫, and now he gets to work under him. It could be thrilling to see how the young manager takes Barcelona's new look La Masia midfield of 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿, Pedri and Nico Gonzalez, since they have all the components to play the kind of football he wants. The youngest of the three is pretty special too. 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 has the dribbling, the passing range and the movement that you'd expect from a young Barca star, while his ability to change the direction of play is particularly fun to watch too. At 17, he's only just begun too. There's no ceiling for how he could develop. Ansu Fati, age 19, club Barcelona, nationality Spain. For a club whose crisis has been front and centre of European football's narrative over the last year, Barcelona don't half have some riches in reserve. And though La Masia really struggled to produce consistent first team bodies post Busquets for Barca, Ansu Fati is a cut above most of his age mates. The teenager is a full throttle footballer. He's cheetah-like when he slips his man, he often drifts in from the left, and the way he opens his body up to do something unexpected with his right foot is exhilarating. Depending on how old you are, it's Henry or Mbappe-esque. Barcelona are still a canvas waiting for the second coat, but in the last year it's been clear that Fati is someone to build around. He's not just the future, he's already plugged the establishment into the mains and lit up an aching team. He's a phenomenon. Pedri, age 19, club Barcelona, nationality Spain. It was during a match between Spain and Italy at Euro 2020 that Pedri really showed why, at such a young age, he was already undroppable for club and country. On a field with some of the greatest midfielders on earth, he recorded a 100% pass success rate. That would be astounding in a friendly, let alone an international semi-final. Pedri is bound to draw comparisons to Messi with his slight figure and dribbling skills, but he looks more like Andre Iniesta for a new generation. He has the output and the press intensity for a start, and that unbelievable technical security. Football is perhaps less aesthetic than it used to be, but Pedri is still lovely to watch. He looks effortless, he has a great shift of gear, and he's so calm under pressure that when he stops on the ball, it feels like he's the only player on the field. At £5 million, he could be one of the greatest bargain signings of all time if he plays his cards right. Jude Bellingham, age 18, club Borussia Dortmund, nationality England. The only thing I was bothered about while making my decision to leave Birmingham City was playing football, and Dortmund was the best place to do that. Jude Bellingham exclusively told 442 in our awards issue in December 2020. It's as clear as day that if you come here and do the right things, you're going to get your opportunity. We'll be honest with you, at times during the chat with young Jude, we forgot we were speaking to someone more than 10 years our junior. Not just because he's 6'1" either. Jude Bellingham is scarily mature. He's calm, steely and well-rounded as an athlete. The ball sticks to his feet. He seems stronger than most players older than him, quicker too, braver, faster, and as if the entire pitch is just a picture in his mind and he can play out exactly what he wants to happen at will. The most exciting thing though, we still have no idea what this guy will become. He could be an all-action box-to-box midfielder, a false 9, a tricky winger, complete number 10, or all the above and in the same game. He is perhaps the most exciting young talent that England has produced since Wayne Rooney. Oh, we know you'll remember this name. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.